to you, my name's Dale and this is Dale's Addiction. Today I am doing a video that I was tagged to do a long time ago. Thank you Candace for tagging me. Candace is Lux Mama. I will tag her channel down in the description box below. She tagged me to share the 5 bags that if I was recommending to somebody to start their collection, well, what would they be? Let me try that again. She tagged me to do a video to share the 5 bags that would be best to start your collection. Now for me, the 5 bags, I don't think I can do that, but I can definitely share 5 categories or functions of bags that I think every new luxury lover needs to have in their collection. And that's what I'm going to do today. And I'll start off with the obvious. Now remember, this is about starting your collection. So, you know, we're going easy. The first thing we need is a workhorse tote. You might not like the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. You might prefer a Goyard tote. You might prefer, I don't know, some other tote. I really don't know. The Gucci, a Fidia tote, for example. But something that's big, and get bigger than you think you'll need, because I went medium-sized and I think don't go medium size. You need at least one luxury tote that is going to do everything, for an overnight trip right down to a work bag with your lunch and a spare pair of walking shoes in it. You just don't know how much you need it until you actually have it. And I didn't get a big tote like this. Look, it just fits. I didn't get this until well into my luxury journey, because I would not get one of those. I was a bit arrogant, I was a bit proud, I thought everyone had one, I didn't need one. There's a reason everyone has one, because they're great. So swallow your pride and just get one. And I recommend, if you're going to get a Louis Vuitton Neverfull, that you look at the pre-loved market, because it's going to work. So yes, you don't want one with damage, but you can, you know, you want one that's patinaed, you want one that's worn in. So you don't have to stress about that, especially as one of your first bags. And the money you save buying it pre-loved, you can put towards something else. The next sort of bag that you want is a crossbody bag that fits a bit in it. You'll use this bag on the weekends. You will use this bag for travel. You will use this bag if you're a mum and you want a bag to wear that looks half decent besides the baby bag. I have pulled out my Valentino camera bag, but other bags that fit into this category could include things like the Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis, some YSL bags, which I won't recommend because I'm not a huge fan, some Gucci bags, but a bag around these dimensions. You know, it will fit a small water bottle, it will fit all of your essentials, sunglasses. It has a strap, preferably detachable but at least adjustable, that goes crossbody on the shoulder. It has a pocket at the back for your phone to fit in. A bag like this in a neutral that you will wear with everything is perfect. And for me, this powder pink colour of the Valentino, I prefer it much more to browns as neutral in my collection. So definitely look for a decent sized crossbody bag that carries a lot more than a tiny bag. You also want that crossbody bag to be quite robust, because it's going to get a lot of wear, and because you're wearing it crossbody, it's going to rub on your clothing, and so it's going to wear a little bit more quickly. So think about the old Gucci Soho disco bags. They've replaced those now with some kind of Marmont looking one. Louis Vuitton canvas, Gucci canvas, you know, there's a reason that those bags are popular, because they wear well. The next category of bag is a small day to night versatile mini bag. Now I have chosen my most recent and little favorite Fendi mini baguette, but you could choose lots of different styles of bag. Now the Chanel Wok would also be a contender, but it doesn't fit as much, so that's why I chose the mini baguette. The Chanel mini rectangular, for a starter bag, it's at least twice the price of this one, and the lambskin leather that it comes in is not the most hardy, and it doesn't have the versatility that this has either. So this bag, they come out seasonally, but you can get the Zucca print all the time. But this bag has the detachable, not adjustable shoulder strap, which can go crossbody. And if you haven't seen my recent unboxing where I show you the 8 ways to wear this bag, I will link that above and in the description box below. But it also has a detachable little top handle. And so what I mean by going day to night is by day you can wear it on the shoulder, you can wear it crossbody. At night you can wear it as a clutch, you can wear it as a short shoulder, or you can wear it as a little top handle. A bag like this, typically I've put a plastic shopping bag in mine so that if it rained it wasn't going to get damaged. But they have a few card slots, so you can pop some cards in. You don't need a card holder. You can fit your keys, lipstick. You can fit all of your essentials that you need for being out and about shopping to going out for a nice dinner, and it will look at home in either of those situations. So I mentioned the Chanel Wok. I mentioned the Chanel Mini Rectangular. For a beginner though, for the start of a collection, I wouldn't go for a Chanel Mini Rectangular. I just think they require more care than what you might give them as a beginner. Again, some YSL pieces if you're interested, but realistically anything that kind of falls into the versatile bracket is, and what works for you and your personality and your style, that's what you should get. Now, the 4th style of bag might shock a few of you that I'm going to say it. It is a regular sized, ladylike top handle bag, and I'll tell you why. So I've picked 2 here. So this is the Fendi Small Peekaboo ICU, and this is the Louis Vuitton Capucine BB. You might go for a leather one rather than a wicker one. But the reason that I say this is because these bags, they carry a lot more. You can potentially wear these for work. So yes, you might have the tote, but you could also take this for work. It won't fit a laptop, but most people who carry luxury probably aren't looking to carry their laptop in their handbag. They probably carry a laptop bag separately and their handbag. These bags fit quite a lot in them. They can be worn crossbody and on the shoulder. They can be worn on the crook of the arm, and they can be worn top handle. They just have a level of chicness that these little mini and crossbody bags don't have, that I think if you are building a collection and you want different silhouettes and different functionality from your pieces instead of repeats, probably best to look for something like this. And for the guys, I would say the men's small Peekaboo Connor's made to order is a great example of this as well. It's just more chic and put together. It doesn't look like it's a street style piece. It looks more refined, and I think that if you're pulling a collection together, you want things that serve different purposes but are also going to wear really well. Obviously not for the beginners, but just for the eye candy. And then finally, you should have a bag in your collection that just makes your heart sing. Of course, all of your functional bags should really speak to you, but I also think that having something that makes 0 sense when you're early on in your luxury handbag collection building days, that's the thing that helps you to find out where your inspiration comes from. So I've just picked a couple here. I've got this Chanel 19S by the Sea sand bag. It's whimsical, it's fun, it's playful. It's not an everyday bag, but geez, I feel great when I wear it. I have one of my favorite Fendi baguettes. This is the Mint Fendi baguette, and this one doesn't fall into any of those other categories, but absolutely very wearable. It's a beautiful color. People might say, oh, the color's a bit tricky, but for me, it's actually a neutral. I've mentioned before, it goes with my eyes. But you know, this, I felt something when I tried it on, and I just had to have it. It made no sense other than that. The Louis Vuitton discontinued trunk clutch. It's a soft trunk like the Petite Mal, but it's soft, you can see on the side. This one, you can find it on the pre-loved market, and I know a few of you have found it since seeing it on my channel. This is a bag that's actually really easy to use, but it's so special because it has all of those details of the trunk, but in a very wearable design. And again, I think you could wear this at night time, so you would still have your your mini crossbody. You would have this one to choose from for nighttime. For the daytime, obviously you've got the tote there, but you would have the top handle, the larger sized crossbody, or potentially this one, you know, the bag that makes your heart sing. So for day and night, you've got a lot of options that you can carry with these 5 styles of bags. I just wanted to show you some that I thought in my collection would represent each of those styles, because rather than telling you what to buy, I think it's what you want to see in your collection. You want to see different shapes, you want to have different levels of functionality so that you actually use the pieces that you have. And then as your eye develops, as your comfort level develops, as your style evolves, you will buy more things that do similar jobs in your wardrobe, but you will have choices in each of those different areas. So for day bags, you might have a swag of choices like I have now. For night bags, you might have a swag of choices like I do right now. For tote bags, you might have more than one option. That's when you're along the track. But at the beginning, you want to just make sure that you're looking for things that suit different purposes and things that, you know, give you a sense of excitement about wearing them, because at the end of the day, that's why we buy luxury. And we're not buying something else. It needs to fulfill that requirement, for me anyway. So what are your top tips for the 5 different types of bags that a new luxury lover might look into to start their collection? And potentially some brands and styles as well that might help them on their way with their research. I'd love for you to contribute those in the comment section down below. Thanks for tagging me, Candace. Remember to go and check out her video in the description box below. And come back for more. I put out videos on Wednesdays and Sundays, sometimes some extras. So please remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Until my next one, ciao.